What if I told you that the average person wastes nearly 4 to 5 hours every single workday? Not because they're lazy, but because they never learned how to start. Most people wake up, grab their phone, scroll through notifications, check emails, and before they know it, 2 hours are gone and they haven't done a single thing that matters. But there's a different way. A 3-hour morning routine used by some of the world's most productive people that replaces, not supplements, an entire chaotic 8-hour day. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to walk you through every single piece of it. And no, you don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. to make this work. Before we get into the routine itself, we need to understand why the traditional morning fails so many people. The moment you check your phone first thing in the morning, you hand control of your attention to someone else. Every notification, every email, every social media post is a demand on your brain. And your brain in the morning is actually at its most powerful. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus, decision-making, and creativity, is freshest right after sleep. When you flood it with reactive tasks immediately, you burn through that premium mental fuel on things that don't move the needle. The 3-hour morning routine is built entirely around protecting and directing that peak mental energy before the world gets a chance to steal it. The first hour is not about doing work. It's about preparing your mind to work at a level most people never reach. This hour has 3 components. First, movement. Just 10 to 20 minutes of physical activity. A walk, light stretching, or a quick workout triggers a release of dopamine, serotonin, and BDNF, which is basically fertilizer for your brain cells. Second, intentional silence. Spend 10 minutes in meditation or simply sitting quietly without input. This isn't spiritual fluff. Studies show it reduces cortisol and significantly improves sustained attention. Third, journaling. Write down 3 priorities for the day. 1 thing you're grateful for, and 1 potential obstacle and how you'll handle it. This takes 5 minutes and programs your subconscious with direction and purpose. By 7 a.m., your mind is primed, calm, and pointed like a laser. This is the most valuable hour of your entire day. During this block, you work on 1 single high-priority task with 0 interruptions. No phone, no email, no music with lyrics. Just you and the most important project in front of you. Cognitive scientists call this deep work. A state of distraction-free concentration that produces results at an exponential rate compared to shallow, fragmented work. Here's the key. You must decide what that task is the night before. Decision fatigue is real, and if you spend the first 10 minutes of this block figuring out what to work on, you've already broken the flow state before it started. Pick your 1 thing the night before. Sit down. Start a 60-minute timer. Work. This single hour done consistently will outperform 3 to 4 hours of scattered, interrupted effort every single time. The 3rd hour is your operational anchor. It has 3 parts. First, spend 15 minutes reviewing what you just accomplished and capturing any follow-up actions. Writing things down clears them out of your working memory so your brain doesn't waste energy trying to remember them throughout the day. Second, spend 20 minutes planning the rest of your day using time blocking. Assign specific tasks to specific time slots. Research from the University of California shows that workers who plan their day in advance complete 20% more tasks than those who don't. Third, eat a real breakfast and hydrate. This sounds simple, but most productive people are dehydrated and underfueled by mid-morning, which tanks their cognition. Protein, healthy fats, and water are not optional. They're operational requirements. By 9 a.m., you've already done more than most people will do all day. Here's the part most people skip, and it's the reason their morning routine collapses by day 3. The 3-hour morning routine actually begins the night before. Spend just 10 minutes each evening doing 3 things. 1. Write down your single most important task for tomorrow's deep work block. 2. Set out everything you need. Your journal, your workout clothes, your water bottle. Friction is the enemy of habits, so eliminate it in advance. 3. Set a firm phone curfew. No screens 30 to 45 minutes before bed. The blue light disrupts melatonin production, which degrades your sleep quality. And poor sleep ruins every single part of the morning routine we just built. Preparation the night before transforms your morning from something you have to figure out into something you simply execute. A few critical mistakes will kill this routine before it takes hold. Mistake 1. Trying to do everything perfectly on day 1. Start with just the deep work block if that's all you can manage. Build from there. Mistake 2. Using the deep work hour to check emails. Email is reactive work by definition. It belongs in the afternoon, not in your most cognitively powerful window. Mistake 3. Skipping the journaling because it feels unimportant. The 5 minutes you spend setting intentions and identifying obstacles is what separates people who feel productive from people who actually are productive. Mistake 4. Doing this routine on weekdays and abandoning it on weekends. Consistency is what builds the neural pathways that make this feel automatic. You don't have to do the full 3 hours on weekends, but maintain the core structure. Here's the reality. 8 hours of distracted, reactive, low-energy work is exhausting and produces mediocre results. 3 focused, intentional, well-structured morning hours produce extraordinary results and leave you with energy to spare for the rest of your day. This isn't a hack, it's a system. And like any system, it only works if you actually run it. So here's your challenge. Try this routine for just 5 consecutive days. Don't judge it after one morning. Give it 5 days and track what changes. My guess? You'll stop wondering how some people seem to get so much more done than everyone else. Because you'll be one of them. If this was helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more high-performance content, and drop a comment below telling me what your current morning looks like. I'll see you in the next one.